partnership between Clear Channel Outdoor and Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. For every quarter, we will feature a new cold case out of Montgomery County. And this will be for this entire year and beyond. So we're happy to be partnering with Montgomery County Sheriff Henderson and his staff to bring this particular program to Montgomery County. We have done similar programs with Harris County and Galveston County, but this is the first that we've done in Montgomery County. So we're excited to be here. It's a sad situation that we have a case that's this old, but someone somewhere knows something about this case. And we hope that with the creation of all these market impressions throughout the area, someone will come forth with some information that will lead to the arrest and conviction of the perpetrators in this particular case. This is part of what Clear Channel does. We offer these services totally free of charge to the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office and to other law enforcement, as well as providing emergency messaging through our Gulf Coast Emergency Communications Network, working with 5 counties now, bringing information to the traveling public in the case of emergencies such as man-made or natural disasters. So right now I'd like to bring up the sheriff to talk to you a little bit about this case, what it entails, what they hope will be generated from this program, and how this all fits together with their ongoing work. So please welcome Sheriff Rand Henderson, Montgomery County. Sheriff.
Thank you, Lee. Good morning, I'm Sheriff Rand Henderson, and I'm very proud to announce, as Lee stated, this partnership between Clear Channel Outdoor, Multi-County Crime Stoppers, and the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. Part of our goals at the Sheriff's Office are to engage in force multiplier partnerships where together we are stronger, and this is an excellent example. The case that we're spotlighting to kick this program off is one that's been around almost my entire career. I started with the Sheriff's Office in 1994, and this case goes back to August 15th of 1995. A quick synopsis of the case involves the victims John Marshall Stewart Sr., who was 78 years of age, and Pansy Lucille Stewart, who was 74 years of age. They were married and lived in the 1100 block of Foster Drive in the city of Conroe for a number of years. On August 22nd, 1995, a family member went to their home to check on them, and they found the deceased bodies inside the home. They were within the living room of the residence. Autopsies revealed that both had been shot multiple times. The residence had been ransacked, and a number of items were found to be missing, including a gold Rolex men's watch, a handgun, a Remington rifle, a black powder handgun, a men's ring, and assorted women's jewelry. Based on evidence at the scene, it appeared that the homicides occurred in the morning of Tuesday, August 15th, 1995. Our detectives have investigated this extensively. We have kept this case open, trying to develop leads. As the years have gone by, that has become more difficult. It has finally evolved into the status of a cold case. We are blessed at the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office to have an active cold case unit who have also picked up this case, and they're working tirelessly. And through this partnership, we hope to develop leads. If anyone in our community has any information on this absolutely senseless murder, we ask that you contact Multi-County Crime Stoppers and relay that information. You may do so anonymously. So we appreciate the help of our partnerships, but also the help that we expect to receive from the public in getting the information that the detectives need to finally solve this long-standing cold case and bring closure to the family who have grieved for 25 years now. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Sheriff Henderson. I know that your staff is working tirelessly on this case and many, many others. Of course, this tragedy always has a negative impact on the families of these victims. And we have a number of members of the Stewart family here today. Here to speak on behalf of the family is Jon Stewart, who is the son of the murder victims.
Thank y'all for having me up here. We would just like to see if we could find someone, somewhere that knows something about this crime. We need closure. My parents need justice. I just would like one person to say something, someone that would help us solve this. It would be very nice. And I'm gonna let my sister speak a minute. Thank you.
Well, I'm with the rest of them. I can't understand why this hasn't been solved. And I don't know how these people can live with themselves. But anyway, we need everybody's help. This has just gone on too long, and would like to have it solved. Thanks.
I'm Floyd Stewart. This was my aunt and uncle. At the time this occurred, I was Chief Deputy, Montgomery County Precinct 2 Constable's Office. It's rocked on a long time, 25 years plus. Somebody knows something. We need somebody to come forward with any little tidbit of information. Thank y'all all.
Would anybody have any questions of any of the speakers?
In 2015, there was a report in the Courier that there was a possible lead to the crime. Has there been any leads since then? How many leads have y'all had in the 25 years y'all have been investigating this case?
There have been, the question was about leads. Have there been leads since 1995? We have gotten leads, but obviously none that have gotten us to the point of resolution of the case. So the leads that we have gathered have all been exhausted. So we have very few leads that we are able to continue to look into to try to solve this crime. That's why it's imperative that the public give us the help that they may have, any information that they may have to help move this forward to develop those leads, and so we can begin opening up new angles of investigation.
All right, do y'all think that the Burks live in the area since y'all have it here in Montgomery County, or, I mean?
We don't know. It's an unsolved cold case from 25 years. We don't have any suspects developed, so that's why we're asking for the public's help in developing the suspect leads.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I couldn't hear what he had asked. Do you believe? Oh, what did he ask? So I'm not asking the same question.
He asked if there are any suspects that were local.
That's what I was going to say. Along with that, were they specifically targeted? Was this random? Like, can you speak to that at all? Any knowledge of this couple? They both do?
We described this as senseless. I mean, they were just in their home. It's an elderly couple. It just makes absolutely no sense as to why this happened. Obviously, items were taken, so it could be viewed as a robbery that led to the death of the husband and wife that lived there. But it just, we just need more information. We just don't have the information to be able to close this case out. So that's what we're looking for.
They didn't have any obvious enemies or anything like that.
None that we're aware of. So that would be a great lead if somebody knew of an enemy, of someone that the Stewarts had problems with. That would be great information that we would love to have.
I have a question on the board itself. I know these are put up when there's somebody missing. Is it kind of proven to help or work? Or?
Oh yes, absolutely. The missing children's program that we do every year. We do it. We run a missing children's program every year, and last year, both of the girls that we were featured in that program were found and brought home. So someone out there does know something. We've done projects with Harris County Sheriff's Department where cold cases where they've been solved after 3 weeks of putting the rendering of the suspect up on these digital billboards. So these messages, I tell people it's sort of like the old wanted posters in the post office, but nobody goes to a post office anymore. They're larger than life, and people do turn them in. Our Stop Youth and Gangs program has an 82% capture rate. So we feature a different wanted gang member every week on the boards. So people do turn people in, or they turn themselves in once they see their either their picture or information about the particular crime.
How often will the case change?
Once a quarter. So this will be up through this quarter, and then we'll do a change another case
Like
next.
3 months, what if 4 months?
I'm sorry.
Every 4 months then?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What is the usual cost for what you're doing there?
Well, we don't like to talk about too much about that, but it's rather extensive, particularly if we're going to run this on 32 units throughout the Houston area. We're in the upwards of tens of thousands of dollars worth of advertising space.
I mean, this is hard to say, but how many sets of eyes are seen? Like tens of thousands.
Oh yes, these 2 units alone will generate 2 million market impressions in the first month. So once we expand that to other units throughout the area, it will multiply. So there'll be, over the course of 3 months, it'll be in the millions of market impressions. Any other questions that we can answer?
Could I say something, please?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
This Marshall and Lucille are the names that this couple went by. The names that are on the billboard are their legal, I guess, or God-given name on their birth certificate. But most folks around here knew Marshall as Marshall Stewart. They knew Lucille Stewart as Lucille, not as Patsy. So maybe that'll jog somebody's memory.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. All right. Thank you all so much for coming out. The image will be frozen till for a little bit longer, so about 30 minutes more. So if you need more photos, feel free to take them. Can we get some photographs with? Rebecca. We're going to take this real time. Bella, B-E-L-A. Let me give you a. I did give you a. It's on that.
No, I didn't actually get it.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
I'm sorry. I thought it
No, you're
was.
Unless it was the one that was emailed. All right,
It was emailed.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
You want the
I just want the speakers first.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty good.